In the heart of rural Arkansas, where community thrives, there's a bond that ties us together. Petit Jean Fiber. We understand the importance of local relationships, and that's why when it comes to connectivity, our customers deserve the best. Whether working from home, learning remotely, or connecting with loved ones, Petit Jean Fiber delivers more than just high-speed internet. It serves as a gateway to a world filled with limitless possibilities. Petit Jean Fiber. Better internet, better service, better price.
Hey folks, Sean Gorham here for Cowboys Chevrolet GMC in Heber Springs, the Lake Area's fastest growing GM dealership, where we make your car buying experience easy and enjoyable. Simply shop CowboysChevyGMC.com, where you can pick out your vehicle, get an appraisal and pre-approval, then you can even purchase right there from your living room.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here from Mark Tree. As here's a ground ball for West Side. That was number 7 there grounding out. That was Lexi England. There is one out here in the bottom of the first. Shirley leads West Side 4-0 here. We apologize for the inconvenience. We've been dealing with some rainy weather here, and we don't want to risk getting the equipment wet. As there's a base hit out to left field for number 5 there, Lily Stevens. She's going for second, now for third, and she'll go ahead and try to advance to third, and she's out. So it will be a double there for Stevens, but she is called out there. She's tagged at third base trying to advance. So again, we apologize. We've been dealing with rainy weather here. We've been dealing with rain. The first game we were able to get in without any problems between Concord and Viola here, and of course our baseball going on as well. So we don't want to risk getting the equipment wet. If we get it wet, we won't be able to even cover these games anymore. So we definitely want to try to keep it dry and so we can keep doing this. So again, we apologize. We know a lot of people have been watching and tuning in, and we appreciate that, but we're just trying to do the best thing here and just keep the equipment dry and so we can be able to continue to support these student athletes. So our score, Shirley 4, Westside 0 here in the bottom of the first inning. Westside up to bat. This is number 4, Eden Murphy, the freshman, up to bat. She's working a 1-1 count here against Shirley's starting pitcher in the circle today, Hunter Hutto. Hutto fires in another pitch, and that is a ball there. 2-1 the count now. Our other baseball game going on today is between the Westside Eagles and the Hillcrest Screaming Eagles. Westside has already won one game so far with against Hillcrest, so they're trying to go up 2-0 in the series. They went to Hillcrest and got a win, a 1-run win, I believe. That one's fouled back out of play. It'll be a 2-2 count here for Murphy. Murphy getting the start in the circle for Westside, a battle of a freshman here from the dish and a senior in the circle. So here comes the next one, 2-2, and that one's popped out of play as well. So an even count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. There are 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Winner of this game will take on the Concord Lady Pirates in the regional championship game. You've been watching the 2024 1A-2 regional softball and baseball tournaments on Lake Area Sports. And we greatly apologize. We were unable to get the top half of this first inning for Shirley as they brought 4 runs across. They top 3 hitters in the lineup, Addie Overturf, Kuykendall, and Hensley. And I believe Hutto all scored. I wasn't able to keep the book. I was away. So, actually, it's on it's on Game Changer. I guess I could go on there and look. I didn't think about that. I'm just so used to keeping a book. As this at-bat continues for Eden Murphy, she is battling hard up there from the plate. I'll try to give a scoring summary when I get a chance. Oh, great play there by the shortstop, making that snag there. That is, was that Rory Newland there? I believe, yes, it was Rory Newland on the putout. It's a ground out for Eden Murphy, 6-3 putout for the third out. We'll send it to the top of the second inning. Shirley continues to lead this one 4-0 over West Side. Stay tuned for more 2024 1A-2 regional softball action here from Mark Tree, Arkansas.
Since 1954, F.L. Davis ACE has proudly served the Greers Ferry Lake area by providing the best hardware and home improvement needs to our customers. Stop by one of our 6 Arkansas locations in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, or Centerton, and let us show you why we're more than just a hardware store. We have something for everyone, and you won't believe what we have to offer. Need a new mower? We've got you covered. Need it repaired? No problem. From custom paint matching to the best brands in grilling, F.L. Davis ACE has got it all. We're also home to the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, furniture, home decor, gift items, and so much more. Come by and see us today, and let us show you why F.L. Davis ACE is not your typical hardware store.
Sutterfield Ready Mix.
All right, here we go. Back at it from Mark Tree. Bottom of the second inning. Apologies for that. I lost count of the innings. So it is the bottom of the second. Shirley leads Westside 4-0. You're watching the 2024 1A-2 Regional Softball Tournament live from Mark Tree High School. Here at this beautiful complex just off Highway 555 here in Poinsett County. As there's ball 1 here to Addie Overturf. She got a base hit her first time up and later scored. She's responsible for one of the 4 runs up on the scoreboard for the Lady Blue Devils. It's going to be a 3-1 count here. Murphy out there again for Westside for her second inning of work. This one high, or now it's 3-1. It was 2-1. So in the first inning, Westside, they got a double from Mandy Smith, but that was all they got. As in the bottom of the first inning, as there's a walk for Overturf, she'll trot on down to first base with a leadoff walk. In the bottom of the first inning, Shirley got the scoring going. Addie Overturf singled to center field before Kay Kuykendall reached on an error. Overturf scored on that play to make it 1-0. Abigail Hensley came up, doubled to right field, scored Kuykendall, and then another error. Hunter Hutto reached, and Hensley scored on that one to make it 3-0. And then a double from Newland put Hutto at third, and then a ground out from Rivera scored that fourth run, as that was Hutto that scored that 4th run. So kind of catching you up to date on the scoring summary here. Next batter up here for the Lady Blue Devils is Kuykendall here with a runner at first base in Addie Overturf. This one gets away from Lainey Gentry behind the plate on the pitch from Murphy, and Overturf will move on up to second base in the process. 2 balls, 1 strike here. Shirley with 4 first-run innings. They so far have 3 hits compared to Westside's 2. Westside's 2 fielding errors has hurt. It hurt them in that first inning and was a big reason why Shirley was able to get 4 runs across. As there is a ground out for Kuykendall that will bring up Abigail Hensley. Hensley already 1 for 1 on the day. She is 1 for 1 with a run and an RBI thus far here. And here's a swing and a miss. 0-2 count here. Next one from Murphy. Swung on and hit out to left field. Addie Overturf is going to trot into first base, or into home plate, I should say, and make it 5-0 Lady Blue Devils. Nice piece of hitting there for Abigail Hensley. She's got herself another hit and another RBI. 5-0 our score here. 1 out in the bottom of the second inning. Lady Eagles are the visitors on the scoreboard here in this one. As for Shirley, they're the home team. So 1 out here for Hunter Hutto. She's 0 for 1 with a run scored. She was able to reach on an error back in the first. Swung on, put in play. And off the glove there, it looks like, of Sam Corpier there at shortstop. So safe there at first is Hutto. And moving up to second is Hensley. 2 on, 1 out now for Shirley, working a 5-0 lead here in this regional semifinal matchup. I believe Shirley is 2-0 in the season series against these Lady Eagles. Both games, I believe, were 2-1 final scores. As there is a wild pitch from Murphy. Gentry has to track it down. That will move both base runners up a base and put 2 in scoring position here. Here's the 1-0 to the next batter here, Elysia Campbell. Campbell 0 for 1. Hensley and Newland are responsible for the 2 extra base hits here for Shirley so far in this contest. And that's going to drop for a base hit, another one for Shirley, and that brings in another run. That's an RBI single for Campbell, as she will score Hensley there to make it 6-0. Shirley with 2 runs so far in the inning. They got 4 there in that first frame. Now stepping in is number 16, the first baseman, Miley Newland. And she'll put this one in play. It'll be a dribbler down the first base foul line, and they're going to get the out at first, trying to go for home. They don't get it. The run will score. Hutto will score there, making it 7-0 now. So that will be an unassisted ground out. So Newland grounds out. This brings up number 2, Addison Barnett. Barnett is, well, this is her first. Actually, well, I guess she walked, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, her first at bat. Yes, she did. She walked back in the first inning. So she is 0 for 0, as they say. Count is 2-1 on her. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Shirley already with 3 runs after scoring 4 in the first. They have 3 so far in this second inning. Murphy dials it in. And here's the next pitch from the righty. And it's upstairs for ball 4, and that will be a walk for Barnett to put runners at first and second for Shirley. Here is Hannah Rivera. Rivera 0 for 1 so far, and she's got an RBI. So I haven't had a chance to go through these starting lineups. We'll start with Shirley, leading off number 14 and playing in center field, Addie Overturf. Second is the third baseman, number 13, Kay Kuykendall. Catching, number 12, Abigail Hensley. As this one gets away from Gentry, runners will both move up a base. Batting fourth, cleanup hitter, the starting pitcher, number 50, Hunter Hutto. Then Elysia Campbell, she's wearing number 30, out in right field. We got first baseman, number 16, Miley Newland. Second baseman, number 2, Addison Barnett. Left fielder, number 19, Hannah Rivera. Designated hitter, number 23, Kinsey Seaton. And out in shortstop, number 1, Rory Newland. And then for Westside, we have in their leadoff spot, shortstop, number 11, Sam Corpier. First baseman, number 21, Lacey Baker. Third baseman, number 44, Mandy Smith. Catcher, number 15, Lainey Gentry. Center fielder, number 7, Lexi England. Second baseman, number 5, Lily Stevens. Pitcher, number 4, Eden Murphy. Right fielder, number 14, Brooke Harper. And left fielder, number 77, Ellie Thompson. Lady Eagles coached by Jeff Smith. Shirley, Lady Blue Devils coached by Jeff Mannon. And Coach Smith out here to talk to his freshman pitcher. We've got a freshman battery out here again for Westside. Is starting in the circle is Murphy, and then behind the plate you've got Lainey Gentry. So those two are classmates there at Westside. So Rivera was able to draw the walk. We're going to have a new pitcher here. It looks like Lacey Baker is going to come in to pitch for Westside. So we'll give her some little time to warm up here. Let's thank a sponsor. Let's swing it to Indian Hills Golf Course out of Fairfield Bay. Be right back.
Known as one of the best-kept secrets for championship golf in Arkansas, Indian Hills Golf Resort is known for its tree-lined fairways, deep bunkers, small sloped greens, and the Indian Rock Cave off number 18 fairway. Located in beautiful Fairfield Bay, Indian Hills is an 18-hole championship layout course with 4 sets of tees for players of all abilities to enjoy the natural surroundings. Tee times fill quickly, so call 501-884-6018 to book yours today.
All righty, we're back here after the warm-up pitches for Lacey Baker. She will take over in the circle from Eden Murphy. So here at the plate, we'll have Kinsey Seaton. She is 0 for 1 on the day. Runners at every base here. Bases loaded for Shirley. You've got Rivera at first, Barnett at second, and Campbell at third. And 1-0 count here to start this at bat for Seaton. Westside just needs 1 out to get out of this jam here. As that one ricochets off the backstop, back into the glove there of Gentry. She'll get it back into her pitcher there, Baker. Eden Murphy will move to first base. Got Mandy Smith over at third, Sam Corpier at shortstop, Lily Stevens there at second base, and that's the infielders for Westside. Out in left field, you got Ellie Thompson, Lexi England in center field, and Harper Brooke Harper out in right field. 2 balls, 1 strike now, the count. And 3-1.
Somebody get on the bag. Nobody's on the bag. Gotta do something.
So Baker in danger here of walking in a run. And there's strike 2. Count is run full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Again, Westside just needing a strike or an out to get out of this jam and send us to the 3rd. Here's Baker with a payoff pitch. Upstairs, and there's ball 4. That'll walk in a run here for Shirley, as scoring from 3rd is Campbell. So Seaton in at first, Rivera will go to 2nd, and Barnett now at 3rd. And our score is now 8-0. Lady Blue Devils on top here in the bottom of the 2nd. And this one put in play by Overturf. It's going to deflect off the glove there of Smith. They're going to try to go for the out at 3rd, and they get it. So Rivera is out there, and that does it for the 3rd, or the 2nd, I should say. So that we will send it to the 3rd here. But before that, let's thank another great sponsor. Here's American Safeguard Insurance. We'll be back with more 1A-2 regional softball tournament action.
Finding an insurance provider that offers a wide variety of coverage options and superior customer service can be challenging. American Safeguard Insurance is your best choice in Central Arkansas because we offer large agency resources and coverage options with small agency service. Don't settle for less. Experience more savings, more coverage, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
When it comes to the integrity of your roof, it takes a knowledgeable team to ensure a truss has been properly installed with sturdy materials that will last. Family owned and operated with over 17 years experience, the team at Knapp Truss will provide customizable premium truss installation services at a fair price. Knapp Truss prides themselves on the final product they deliver, which will stand the test of time. For quality truss.
Top of the 3rd here. Westside back up to bat. Our score, Lady Blue Devils 9, Lady Eagles 0 here in this 1A-2 regional softball semifinal round. And there is a strikeout for number 14, Brooke Harper. That'll bring up number 77, Ellie Thompson. She's batting in the 9th spot today. So there's a strikeout for the senior leader for Shirley, Hunter Hutto. She is going to play college ball next season, I believe at North Arkansas College in Harrison, if I'm not mistaken. And I believe she might be taking a couple Lady Blue Devils with her up there at Harrison, is what I'd heard. Here's the 0-2 count on Thompson. And this one belted out to center field. It's going to drop down for a hit for Thompson. So she has a 1-out single here in the top of the 3rd. Kind of a breath of fresh air there, sigh of relief for Westside. They needed that, and they get it. So back to the top of the batting order for them. We've got the senior shortstop, number 11, Sam Corpier. She digs in here, batting from the left-handed batter's box. This one deflects off the shorts, or the third baseman, Kuykendall, and everybody will be safe. So now Westside might have something cooking up here with 2 on, 1 out. Here comes Lacey Baker. She started at first base for Westside today. She now has stepped in the circle for them. Eden Murphy threw an inning and 2/3. She gave up 5 hits, 1 earned run, 4 walks, 1 strikeout. Or that was her final numbers. And she had 3 wild pitches. She threw 65 pitches, 31 for strikes, and faced 17 batters. As for Hutto, so far in 2 1/3 inning, 3 hits, no earned runs, no walks, and 2 strikeouts to her credit so far. And she's thrown 27 pitches, 21 of which have come across as strikes. And she gives up a base hit right there. That will be bases loaded for the Lady Eagles. So they may have got the bats woke up here. So 1 out here, bases loaded for the Lady Eagles, trying to bring in their first run of the game to cut into this 9-run deficit. They currently trail to Shirley. Shirley with 4 runs in the first. This one in the zone, finds the zone for a strike. This is Mandy Smith at the plate for Westside. And this one fouled out of play to the left side. Count will remain the same, and Smith will step back into the batter's box to try again. So here we go. And this one dribbled down the third base foul line. And there's the out at home. They get the force out, so that will be a 5-2 put out there on for Thompson. She will be the first or the second out here. Or did they call that? Did they call her safe? Did they call her out? Scoreboard has them with a run. Well, they say, I think it's 2 outs. Yeah, so the run is kept off the board. There are 2 outs. I thought there was. They went for the force at home and got the play. That was a 5-2 put out there. And Thompson goes to the dugout. So that would have been, that scored a fielder's choice. There's a can of corn for the shortstop there. Rory Newland, she makes the play. And Westside strands the bases loaded there, unable to get a run across. It is actually 8-0 our score, not 9-0. Apologies there. They fixed it on the board too. I had 8. Board had 9. I changed it to 9. And then now back to 8. So 8-0 our score here. We have played 2.5. We will be back with more coverage here from Mark Tree. After this quick commercial break, here is Enola Storage and Rentals.
Rick's Pawn and Swap Shop is your hometown spot to buy, sell, or trade gold, silver, guns, tools, jewelry, water sports, and a whole lot of fishing gear located at 7560 Edgemont Road in Higdon. Stop by and check out the new inventory at affordable prices. If you're looking for something special, check them out on Facebook or see Nathaniel for any firearms questions. Or you can call 501-270-5969.
Our Arkansas, we have heard you loud and clear. That's right, over 300 in-stock heavy duties ready for delivery. And now Ram has lowered the MSRP on their heavy duty trucks up to $10,000. That's right, and Red River is off.
And we're back, bottom of the third inning. Kirkendall, Hensley, Hutto up here for Shirley. This is the 2, 3, 4 batters. There's a swing and a miss for strike one. Baker out there again for Shirley, or excuse me, for Westside in the circle. Lady Blue Devils with 4 runs in the first, 4 runs in the second. As there's a base hit, a leadoff single for number 13 there. That is Kay Kuykendall. She gets the base hit there, and that will bring up the catcher, number 12, Abigail Hensley. Winner of this game will take on the Concord Lady Pirates in the championship game set for 2:30 p.m. As for the loser of this game, they will fall to the third, fourth place game and take on the Lady Longhorns of Viola. To show you how tough not only this region, but this conference, how tough it really is. Of the 8 teams that played here yesterday, 5 of them were ranked in the top 7. That being Concord, Viola, Westside, Shirley, and Mark Tree. 5 of those 7 in the Super 7 rankings, that is, by Mr. Kyle Sutherland. Shout out to him with Natural State Sports. He has got the rankings, and Concord ranked 2nd, Shirley ranked 4th, Viola 5th, Westside 6th, and 7th was Mark Tree. So 5 of your top 7 right here taking the field yesterday. That is just crazy to think of. As walking there is Hensley. So 2 on and no outs here for Shirley. Here comes the big bat of number 50, the senior pitcher, Hunter Hutto. And there's strike one. Here's the 1-1 from Baker, right down Main Street and fouled off by Hutto. And this one put in play. Corpier's got it. She gets it over to Murphy there for the 6-3 ground out. There is 1 out here in the bottom of the third. And both runners from first and second advance to second and third. That is now Kuykendall at third and Hensley at second. Now up to bat is number 30, right fielder Elysia Campbell. And this one gets past Gentry. Both runners will stay at their respective bases. Nobody advances. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out here in the bottom of the third. Next offering from Baker is fouled off. Looks like Hillcrest is winning the baseball game. I just heard 5-0 over Westside as there's a run that will score. May have been 2 runs. Instead, Hensley will be safe at third. And moving up to second there is Campbell. She's got an RBI there that scored Kuykendall, making it 9-0 now. Shirley with the lead. So no one was out on that play. So here is Newland now at the plate for Shirley. She is 1 for 2 for the day. One for 2 with an RBI. And she's going to be 2 for 3 now and have a second RBI as she singles and brings in Abigail Hensley to put an even 10 on the board for Shirley. They are cruising here in the bottom of the third and put up double digits here on the scoreboard this afternoon from Poinsett County. So here is number 2, Addison Barnett. Taking off for second is Newland, and she'll be there. So 2 in scoring position, for Shirley. They have a chance to continue to add to this lead. There's only 1 out here in this bottom of the third inning. That one high for Barnett. She lays off of it for ball 2. Barnett has walked in this game. I think she's walked twice. So this is her third at-bat, and she takes strike 1 there. And there is strike 2. So Baker has battled back from giving up back-to-back pitches out of the zone. 2 balls, and now it's 2 strikes. And inside for ball 3, Gentry has to track that one down. And swung on and missed there for strike 3. Lacey Baker's got her first strikeout of the day as Barnett falls victim there. Two outs now here in this bottom of the third inning. Up to bat is Hannah Rivera. Rivera is 0 for 1 with an RBI and a walk in this ball game. And Barnett, like I said earlier, she has walked twice. And now she has struck out. Here's the 0-1 from Baker. Downstairs. And pickoff attempt there at third base back in time was Campbell. And that one misses inside. And There's a wild pitch. Nobody goes, though. Makes it 3-1 now. Baker in danger of loading the bases here. And now count ran full. Fouling that one off there is Rivera. And that one inside, and we will have bases loaded. Boy, Campbell is getting awfully close to getting picked off there. It's about the third or fourth time they've tried. And she had to slide back in time. Collided there with Smith, it looked like. Or nearly did. Looks like she's going to have to walk it off now. So next batter due up here is Kenzie Seaton. Seaton is 0 for 1. The bases are loaded here in this bottom of the third for Shirley. Already leading 10-0 in this 1A-2 regional softball semifinal showdown against the Lady Eagles of Westside. Here's the 1-0 from Baker. And put in play. And it's going to be easy money there as Stevens finds Murphy for the ground out. So we have played 3. Shirley tacks on some insurance runs there. They get 2 there after getting 4 runs in the first and 4 in the second. They get 2 here and lead it 10-0 over Westside. They've belted 7 hits and have committed 1 fielding error for Westside. No runs on 4 hits, and they've committed 4 fielding errors. So we'll be right back. We're going to swing it here to Red River Dodge out of Heber Springs.
Arkansas, we have heard you loud and clear. That's right, over 300 in-stock heavy duties ready for delivery. And now Ram has lowered the MSRP on their heavy duty trucks up to $10,000. That's right, and Red River is offering up to another $10,000 off. Folks, you won't find a better deal anywhere else in the state than right here. No one's going to give you a better deal during Ram Truck Month. So make that beautiful drive right here to Heber Springs.
Or check us out on the web at redriverdodge.com.
And at Red River, we deliver.
All right, here we go. Top of the 4th inning. Back here on Lake Area Sports. Lexi England will lead it off here. Lexi England, Lily Stevens, and Eden Murphy due up here for the Lady Eagles as they trail this one 10-0 to their rivals, the Shirley Lady Blue Devils. England is 0 for 1. Westside with 2 extra base hits in this game. One belongs to Lily Stevens and the other belongs to Mandy Smith for the Lady Blue Devils of Shirley. They also have 2 extra base hits, one for Abigail Hensley and one for Miley Newland. As this one's well driven out to center field, but it's hauled in there by the junior Addie Overturf. She gets the out there. She's got a solid glove out there in center field, there's no doubt, as she gets that first out. So here is Lily Stevens with 1 out. She'll lay off that first one for ball 1. Hutto with the 1-0. This one belted out to center. Can Overturf get to another one? She can. She skies up and makes the grab. And a little slow to get up. But she does make a phenomenal catch out there for out number 2. So 2 outs here for Eden Murphy. She got the start in the circle today for the Lady Eagles. And she went an inning and 2/3 before Lacey Baker came in to take over the softball from her. If you look at the box score for Murphy in that inning and 2/3, she gave up 5 hits. It says 8 runs, but only one of those was earned. So, of course, there was some fielding errors committed by Westside that just kept the inning going for Shirley. Murphy walked 4 and struck out 1 so far in an inning and a third for Baker. She's given up 2 hits, 1 earned run, has walked 3 and struck out 1, as there's a strikeout for Murphy to retire the side. So 3.5 innings in the books. Shirley 10, Westside 0. We're going to be right back after this word from Sutterfield Ready Mix and Sutterfield Landscaping Supplies.
Sutterfield Ready Mix, located in Shirley, and Sutterfield Landscaping Supplies, located in Heber Springs, are family owned and operated, offering a wide variety for all your ready mix and landscaping needs. We offer mulch, topsoil, compost, sand, gravel, landscape rock, SP2 gravel, B-stone, pea gravel, and concrete. Give us a call today at 501-723-4660 for your ready mix needs, or 501-294-8494 for all your landscaping needs. Open Monday through Friday. We deliver.
Finding an insurance provider that offers a wide variety of coverage options and superior customer service can be challenging. American Safeguard Insurance is your best choice in Central Arkansas because we offer large agency resources and coverage options with small agency service. Don't settle for less. Experience more savings, more coverage, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
Bottom of the 4th inning underway here. As leading off for Shirley, we will have number 14, Addie Overturf. Lady Blue Devils leading here 10-0 over the Lady Eagles of Westside. Overturf is 1 for 2. She led off the bottom of the first for the Lady Blue Devils with a single, as she's going to ground out there. 5-3 put out for the first out. And that one in there for a strike from Baker. Batting next here is Kirkendall. So the Armorel Tigers are in the championship game in baseball. Nice heads-up play there by Sam Corpier. She gets the second out there. I'd call that a L6. That was a line out right there. I mean, that was just right at her, and she was ready for it. Definitely wanting to pop out. So 2 gone. As I was saying, Armorel, they're playing in the state, the regional championship game tomorrow right here at 2:30 p.m. against the winner of the game going on just to the left of us between the Westside Eagles and the Hillcrest Screaming Eagles. Here's a ground out, 1-3 for the third out. So Shirley will go down in order, 1, 2, 3 there, and that will send us to the fifth inning. Our score still remains the same, Shirley 10, Westside 0. Let's thank another great sponsor here. Here's Petit Jean Fiber.
The lack of access to high-speed broadband is more than just being unable to stream content or browse the internet. The adverse effects can be felt across many areas, including education, healthcare, and economic development. While progress has been made to bridge the digital divide, there are those who are dedicated to providing high-speed broadband to the underserved areas of rural America. Petit Jean Electric Cooperative and Petit Jean Fiber provides the services and technical support needed for the implementation of these high-speed broadband networks, which are critical to maintaining economic vitality.
For me, I think this is one of the greatest privileges of my life, is to be a champion for the growth of our nation, to move through this divide and truly all of us connect together and live and exist as a peaceful people that are only seeking prosperity for all.
Visit PetitJeanFiber.com to learn more.
And welcome back here, Lake Area Sports softball action. Leading off here for Westside, it's number 14, Brooke Harper. It's going to be 8-9-1 for Westside, due up. And there is out number 1, 5-3 ground out there for Harper. There is one away here in the top of the fifth. The Lady Eagles are down to their final 2 outs here. They need to get at least one. If they're unable to get at least one run, that will do it. And Shirley would win in a run rule victory. We will see what happens here, as here is Ellie Thompson. Hunter Hutto trying to get the job done here, get another win in the circle for Shirley. Shirley came into this game 14-5 on the season. Westside an even 500, 10-10. Shirley ranked number 4 in all of Class 1A. Westside ranked number 6, just 2 spots behind them, as there is a strikeout for Thompson. 2 gone now. And here is the senior shortstop, Sam Corpier. Last chance here for Westside to try to get a run on the board and try to extend this game. Of course, they would love to have more than just one. They would love to have 10 or 11. But they have their work cut out for them here. No doubt, Shirley has been all over it. Had 4 runs in the first inning, 4 in the second, and 2 in the third. And there's the catch made out there in left field by Hannah Rivera to retire the side. And that is your ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Shirley takes down Westside here in the 1A-2 regional tournament semifinal round, 10-0. Lady Blue Devils 15-5 on the season for Westside. They will fall to 10-11, as it is a run rule victory here, the second of the tournament for the Lady Blue Devils. They get it done here. 4 runs in the first inning, 4 in the second, and 2 in the third. And they hold on here and take care of business, where they will move into the championship round tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. in a rematch of the district championship against the Concord Lady Pirates. So your final scores, Shirley 10, Westside 0. And this, as I look up, I see a hug exchange between Shirley's Addie Overturf and Westside's Laney Gentry. I'm proud to say that I get to coach those two this summer in basketball for our Arkansas Shockers program there. two stellar kids, two stellar athletes, and I'm glad they get to wear the orange and blue for us. Them along with some more Lake Area sports athletes, that being, of course, the sophomore super duo of Kaylee Cornett and Ashlyn Cossey, get to coach those four, and they are just phenomenal kids and phenomenal athletes. So that does it here for Game 2 of our coverage. We had two run rule victories or games here today as Concord won the first one 12-2 over Viola. They fell behind 2-0, then rallied back and scored 12 unanswered to win it 12-2. And then their final score here, Shirley 10, Westside 0. We'll go over some final numbers here before we step away. We'll start with Westside. Sam Corpier 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Lacey Baker 1 for 2. Mandy Smith 1 for 2. Lainey Gentry 0 for 2. Lexi England 0 for 2. Lily Stevens 1 for 2. Eden Murphy 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Brooke Harper 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Ellie Thompson 1 for 2 with a strikeout. 2 extra base hits for Westside, that being Lily Stevens with a double and Mandy Smith with a double. Pitching-wise, Eden Murphy suffers the loss. She went 1 2/3, gave up 5 hits, 8 runs. Only one of those was earned, however. 4 walks, 1 strikeout. For Lacey Baker, she went 2 1/3, 2 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned run, 3 walks, and a strikeout. As for Shirley, the victorious Lady Blue Devils, Addie Overturf 1 for 3 with 2 runs and a walk. Kay Kuykendall 1 for 4 with 2 runs. Abigail Hensley 2 for 3, 3 runs, 2 RBI and a walk. Hunter Hutto 0 for 3, but she did score 2 runs. Elysia Campbell 1 for 3 with a run and 2 RBI. Miley Newland 2 for 3, 2 RBI. Barnett here, that is Addison Barnett. She went 0 for 1 with 2 walks and a strikeout. We'll see, Hannah Rivera 0 for 1, 2 walks and a strikeout. And Kenzie Seaton 0 for 2 with an RBI, a walk, and a strikeout. 2 extra base hits for Shirley, a double from Hensley and a double for Newland. And Hunter Hutto goes 5 innings strong, gets the victory today in the circle. 4 hits, no earned runs, no walks, and 4 strikeouts. She threw 48 pitches, 30-9 of which 4 strikes. And she faced 19 total batters. So that does it here. Shirley also out-hits Westside 7-4. Westside's 4 errors in this game really hurt them. They translated into runs for Shirley, as Shirley only committed 1 fielding error themselves. So that does it here from Mark Tree, our 2 games. So we'll go over that bracket real quick. Here we go. And there's your championships, not been updated, but we will update it. Concord and Shirley for the regional gold tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. Weather pending, of course. 12 o'clock we'll get going. We'll get rolling as Viola will take on Westside. Viola will be the home team on the scoreboard. They're the higher team on the bracket. Westside will be the visitors. So that is all she wrote here on day 2 of the 2024 1A-2 Regional Softball Tournament here from Mark Tree. They've been great hosts. We commend them, tip our caps to them. They have just been phenomenal. And we get this game done before any more rainy weather comes across. So that is going to do it for myself, Richard Sharp. Gavin Strother still calling baseball action. So if you're logged on here, clearly you are, then go check out that baseball game. And we will see you again tomorrow at noon, as it'll be Westside taking on Viola for 3rd place, and then the title game between Concord and Shirley. You won't want to miss them. And so again, for myself, Richard Sharp, and all of us at Lake Area Sports, we wish you a great rest of your Friday. Have a great weekend, and God bless you. And actually, once again, before we step away, let's thank our sponsors one final time here. Cannot do it without them. And here they are. We've got Petty Jean Fiber, F.L. Davis, Snap Truss, Cowboy Chevrolet GMC, American Safeguard Insurance, Red River Dodge, Sutterfield Ready Mix, Sutterfield Landscaping Supplies, Rick's Pawn and Swap Shop, Community Water System, Cutting Edge Welding and Fabrication, Roof Tech, Carrie's Hair Shack, Happy Hanger Consignment, and Enola Storage and Rentals. Also check out, as we thank all of those sponsors, check out the 2A Central Regional Softball Tournament. I do believe that's going on. They started at 3 o'clock today. It's 3:45, so they're probably getting close to wrapping up the first game. So thanks, everybody, again for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. I'll be on the call for our final 2 softball games of the tournament before we take a break for the rest of the week. And part of next week, we'll get rolling with that Class 1A state softball tournament and baseball tournament from Westside Greers Ferry. Have a great rest of your day, and God bless you.